Alrighty, LSA members, LSA fans. I don't know who's watching this, but if you're watching this, welcome. Welcome to LSA podcast number 1.
No, welcome.
As Izzy is devouring a quesadilla.
Yep. All right. So this episode we're going to talk about, since it's our first one, we're going to talk about us.
The history.
LSA, the history of LSA and how this all got started and, where we're at now and hopefully the future. Then, these next few episodes we'll bring some people in, other members obviously, let everybody know about them and that sort of thing. That way they can really get connected with this team, and really find out who we are and what we're about.
How did LSA become LSA? Where did it all start?
So how it started was I was on a team that was originally an Orlando team. And this is back in the day. I'm going to say like 2016, 15, way back. And I went up to Jacksonville with my brother Isaiah. We were invited by Roy. Then from Roy, I met Avery and Alex, and then they ended up joining Aftershock. We were on Aftershock for 4 years together, 3 years, 4 years, something like that. A long time together. Won tournaments together. Grew the team, made it a big name in Florida. And then I decided that I didn't want to be on the team no more. I left. And obviously Roy and Avery, they said, we'll follow you where you go. We're going to go. And I left. And then from that conversation started the conversation, why don't we make our own team? And we asked some of the other Aftershock members who were not happy with the way the team structure was going and the way things were being ran and stuff like that. And, we asked them, hey, this is just an offer. We're not trying to take you from there, but we're leaving. You are more than welcome to, come with us. Henceforth, how we ended up with Jordan, Justin, Vince, Isaiah and Alex obviously came. That was like how really, really the threshold of it really started, was us. And then we ended up picking up Moose, Sam, which was honestly, Moose was that player that everybody knew him, you know what I mean? But they didn't really know him. Like seeing Moose from when he used to wear orange, and to see the amazing talented player he's become off of such a short time, is just to show how hard work and dedicated each player on this team is. A real blast from the past. Speedy, if you guys don't know him, he was actually Prodigy Orlando. They were probably the number 1 ranked team in Orlando for a minute before Aftershock in their time. But before us, it was them. He was actually the leader and the captain. Roy actually scouted him out. He just, Roy had a feeling. It was honestly a hunch, and I'll say that. Roy was he hasn't played in a while. We didn't really know what to expect, but he came out. He showed his stuff, and he definitely blew us away. And now he's with us, and in my eyes, it's where he belonged the whole time from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? This was the team he needed to progress to where he can get to where he is now. Now his YouTube is blowing up. Man, got 500 followers or subscribers on YouTube, and he's known all over. We picked up Zach, which was another Texas Reaper player, which is where Roy and Jordan are both a part of. That's their outdoor team. We picked him up, and he was, he's another person that was kind of like a low-key player, played, once in a while at the field, but when he played, people knew he was playing. And he joined us, and he was just another gem that was underneath all that rubble that people didn't really know about. And then he played and he showed up, and now he is where he is now. And then actually one of Avery's friends that actually never played, well, he played airsoft for a very short amount of time back in the day, but he recently came back. His name is Mason. He goes by his call sign is Mickey. He came out of nowhere. his trial day, which was funny, was a tournament. Like, and that boy didn't even know. We were just like, you know what, we throwing you in.
We need you right now. Get in.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
It worked out,
threw that
though.
boy to the wolves.
Yeah, he came in and he showed out. He really did show out.
And I mean, now he just played for the first time ever playing in Speed to Be. He was starting, which he was shocked, but Roy was like, you know what, I'm not playing. Me, Roy, and Avery, all three of us didn't play, and we have a good amount of Speed to Be experience, and this was his first time. But Roy said, nah, I think he got it. You know what I mean? And Roy was right. You know what I'm saying? He came out, he dominated the field, man. I mean, he did stuff that seasoned players didn't even do. You know what I'm saying? Just the dedication that he got was just wild. You know what I'm saying? Jarrett, he was actually way before, like, when Speedy joined. He joined, but he went by Gun Lover. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who that is. I mean, he has like over 3,000 subscribers. He's known up and down the Florida. He's also known to being a furry, which is what Zach is as well.
We got two furries.
He's another one.
All walks of life on this team.
And I told him, and Avery and Rory were both like, "Really? Like, are you sure?" And I was like, "Trust me."
We didn't want
him. He's gonna be. Rory didn't want him, and neither did Avery. But I said, "Trust me. I haven't stirred you guys wrong yet, and best believe I didn't stir them wrong." His first one, he didn't do so well, which was okay. You know what I mean?
Got
we reviewed his footage. Us three sat down with him. We went, sat down, had a conversation with him, showed him what he did wrong, went on the field, showed him what he did wrong, what he should have done. And then literally, I think it was a month later, right? Yeah, it was like a month later. He went out to the next tournament and did his thing. And I mean, the improvement was all over the camera. You know what I mean? He took the advice and he literally played off of that, and it showed he did much, much better, Jared definitely showed that he knew, even with his lack of experience, he knew what he was doing. He did fairly well. For his first time, there's always improvement that can be going on, but he did well, you know what I'm saying? But we picked him up, and then our last person we recently picked up was JoJo. He's probably, like, right now the gem. Him and Mason are probably the gem of the team right now. They were both just players that people really didn't have their eyes on. He did phenomenal. He was on the team too as well because we didn't know how he performed. But when it was LSA versus LSA, he pretty much single-handedly took out all of LSA 1 by himself. I mean, it was insane. And me and Avery were recording on top of him. I mean, seeing that, we were just like, did that just really happen? Like, we thought that they were gonna get completely demolished.
Everybody on the team came from to where they are now since they've joined the team is insane. Let's talk about how we came up with Last Stand, the name. Mostly everybody on the team made an agreement that this is going to be our last team that we play airsoft on, because we're tired of team hopping. We're tired of all this. We really just want to grow and play in the real pro league airsoft. We really want to be able to maybe one day possibly travel to the Netherlands, play in their competitions. But the only way we could do that is if we actually travel to other fields that have all these real competitions that they host.
We had the we had the meeting on November 16th, 2019. Originally, it was myself, Roy, Izzy, Isaiah, Alex, Jorn, Justin, and Vince. Initially, those are the people we had initially recruited, and that was our team before we even had a name, even had any kind of recognition at all, anything. And then we decided that November 16th we were going to meet at Topgolf, hang out, have some fun, discuss the team, the direction, and everything that we want to go forward with. And then, a couple days before, we're still doing some scouting. So we were looking around, and we noticed that one of our buddies, Moose, I noticed personally that he'd never really been on a team, and he was more than capable of being on one. So we basically, we didn't ask him to be on the team. We were like, hey, we're going to have a day at Topgolf. Come out, and hang with us and see how you like the group. If you like it, we're also making an airsoft team and we're going places. So if you want in, let me know. And
he hopped on that.
Yeah, and he showed up. He was there from the start. Also, Greg came with us. Greg's a good buddy of ours. He was into airsoft, then he got out of it, and he was looking to. He wanted to be on the team, right? But he knew from what we were saying, we were like, we want some dedication. You got to be. You're either on this team to make it to the top, and spend the money and put the time in, or you're not on this team. And it was kind of conflicting with his life, whether can I do this, right? And eventually ended up, not being able to. But he's still a good friend of ours. Nothing wrong with that.
He still comes to a lot of the tournaments.
Exactly. Yeah, he's big support.
He's still there.
Big support.
He basically comes from what I think he just missed one tournament. But every single tournament that we played on, he was always there, and he's always been our big supporter, helping us in every single way. We really appreciate that.
Just running mags and whatnot, and just being there for us.
That's a real friend there. That's for sure.
Right. So we were all at Top Golf hanging out. We played we played our game and whatever. And then before we were about to leave, we, stayed in the area and had our first ever team meeting. Right, and we asked everybody to come beforehand with 2 or 3 name ideas. That way everybody from the start is contributing. A jersey idea or anything like that. It could be the most random idea that you want to maybe see the team do, or just anything like that. You know what I mean? Just get some input. You know what I mean? Because it's a joint effort. It's it's everybody's team. And as we're as we were doing this meeting, we took a photo, right? I know you guys know what photo I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Which and I'll put it up right now. Ended up becoming what is now, or what is the patch that we wear on our arm. So that's a big moment, for us. Not a lot of people know that. When they look at our patch, they're like, they might not understand who those people are. It's actually us, and it's from our very first team meeting. All of us standing there,
where it all started.
Yep, and that's got a cool meaning to it. So when we were discussing it, I think we came down to 3 names, really.
Yeah.
I know the one that I really wanted was Flatline Airsoft, just because I wanted something that we could make a design off of, and that's something that was good.
Flatline from Apex.
Right, so Flatline Airsoft.
We're going to have the gun and everything there.
Never Back Down was another one.
Yep,
and
that was mine.
And then Last Stand Airsoft, right? And they were all really good.
Who came up with what?
Shoot, I don't know, man. Someone.
I think, honestly, you know who I think it was? I think it was my dad.
You think?
Yeah,
oh, it could have been. Yeah, I think so too. Actually, cause we had all our parents there too.
Yeah.
Somebody's mom or dad.
I said never back down, and then my dad said, "Well, you guys were saying this is your last team, so why not Last Stand?" So I think my dad's the one who came
Bro,
up with the name.
I can literally picture his face saying that right now.
Right. Yeah. So. Yeah. So there you go.
I think it was my dad. I think my dad made the name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And then we also had after we chose Last Stand, we also had a meeting who would be the captain for this team. Like, even though everybody on the team has a choice and has a saying into it, we still wanted a captain, a certain someone that we could all be
a top figure.
Yeah, we could all be like, that's the guy you can go talk to and all that. And everybody, by hand vote, everybody said Izzy.
Oh, yeah.
And
he's the one that said Avery.
Yeah, and I said nope.
I said Avery.
Izzy was trying to get us both, and we were like, nope, that's all you.
I said, honestly, I was happy to have it afterwards, but during, I was like, no.
Yeah, he's the one that got chosen, and since us three are the main people that really, really started this all from the ground up, like Avery and me are basically like the managers, the co-captains of this team.
Social media guy.
Yeah,
I'll take that title.
I'm the manager. I basically talk to the sponsors, talk to companies, and yeah. And then
I handle disputes.
Yeah, the disputes, and he's not there to handle disputes. That falls on me to handle it because Avery's too much of a baby.
I said this. I said I'll take it, but I don't want everything on my plate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Rage is I'm like a lot of the things that this team has actually, honestly, the main thing are jerseys. We probably wouldn't. We would have gotten them eventually, but through his generosity and him actually being like, I know there's some airsoft teams. I know they're gonna know what I'm talking about. There's sponsors that we'll give you a discount, and that's all they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, Rage is literally. That man has, he dropped money on for our jerseys. You know, I mean, every time we have a tournament, he sends us BBs. When we go to Milsim events, he sends us BBs. He's there at the Milsim event, so either he goes, he'll play with us there or whatnot. We're grateful to him. You know what I'm saying? We've had Rage since our old team. You know what I'm saying? And before we even announced, before we even announced the LSA, before we even had the first meeting on November 16th, and stuff like that, we already sent him a message. Me and Roy both sent him an email saying, hey, this is what's going on. We're gonna make our own. We're gonna make a new airsoft team. And not even hesitating, he was on board with it. He was like, I'm gonna support you guys. I'll put you guys down. He's what has made a lot of stuff possible. You know what I'm saying? Through
Absolutely.
him, a lot. So I mean, I'm sure he'll see this video. So I'll say this: we're from me and the boys, we are just so grateful to you and what you've done for us. You know what I'm saying? Words can't describe how grateful we are. You know what I'm saying? That's why, on the jerseys, your logo is there, for the whole world to see. We're happy to represent your company, and we're thankful for the partnership, throughout the years, because you've sponsored us through not just this team, through our old team, and before that, when it was just me and Roy, you duo sponsored me and him. So we just want to thank you for the partnership and the support that you've given us, and I hope we have reciprocated the support and love that we have for you as well. I hope we're doing a good job on that. So thank you on that, man. Really appreciate you.
But I know Ray just came out with these things that hold your guns on your walls.
Wall mounts.
Wall mounts.
Yes, I'm super excited to try those.
Yeah,
super excited to try those.
Came out with a cloak series, which is basically a suppressor, and I'm telling you guys, that thing is the quietest suppressor.
Super quiet.
I got one from Rage, and now the whole team wants one. And he has tons of stuff. He does leaping, grazing. Yeah. He has a QD Pro. You guys have to just go to his store. He has the online shop.
Oh yeah.
Or all social medias, Rage Customs Airsoft. You guys gotta check him out.
Oh yeah. Instagram is in the description. So is his YouTube.
Yes.
All right. So the next two sponsors we picked up were Hughes Home Services and Rob Video Production, and those sponsors are both family sponsors of ours. Rob Video Productions being Roy's dad's video company, and Hughes Home Services being Vince's dad's home improvement company. With a family sponsor comes the comfort of knowing that they're going to be there to support us, and the support has been massive from those two companies. With helping get our jerseys, we got
get equipment for our outdoors events.
All kinds of stuff, and it's just any kind of support.
It was Hughes who got us the canopy.
Yeah, Hughes, that's what I was going to say. Hughes Home Services got us a 10-foot by 20-foot canopy so we can set up outdoors. That way we have big enough space to set up outdoors.
And tables, too.
Yep, and tables and chairs and all that stuff. So, big shout out to all of our sponsors.
Yeah, I know Rob Video Productions is helping us with the van to take us to wherever we need to go.
Right.
Which is very nice too, because gas and all that can be expensive, and rental van. So huge shout out to them. They're very, very much help.
So side note, be ready for next year. Be ready for this year. We're gonna be traveling. It's gonna be a lot of
this year
field
gonna be something.
videos this year.
Right. It would have been last year, and that's a good
Yeah, that's another good point to bring up.
Right, is we were actually going to go to the SS Airsoft 10-year anniversary. That was in, I don't even remember, what was it, May? I think it was in May.
Something
that it was
like that.
supposed to happen.
It was right in the beginning when COVID hit.
Yeah, right when COVID got large, that's when it happened.
Of course.
We literally had our house because we got a what was it, Airbnb, a huge Airbnb for the whole entire.
We had an Airbnb with 3 bedrooms.
Yeah, we already had an Airbnb ready to book. We bought 1,000 stickers to give out, and funny enough, say the hats and the polos that we're wearing right now, or the polo that Izzy's wearing, the hats we have on right now we got those specifically for this event, so that way we could rep our brand while we were down there. Funny enough, now everybody has a polo, and most people have hats now, because it's just something that, I want to be able to rep my team anywhere, kind of sort of thing that everybody's drawn into, which is good.
Yep. And on another side note, Ray was actually, he's the one who was the original one who invited us to go with him. Yeah, to be in his booth and all that with him as well. So, just another big shout out to our sponsors on that. You know what I mean? To show that opportunities they get, they're passing it our way as well, to allow us to grow, not just as a team, but a brand and stuff. You know what I mean? Just to grow.
We played around a little bit during our first get together was on January 25th of 2020. We decided we weren't going to play at all during 2019. It was only a month and a half anyway, but we decided we weren't going to play. We were going to wait till 2020. We were going to all go out together and show everybody who we are right off the rip, and we definitely did that. Going into the year, obviously it got tough with COVID. It's still been tough, but Florida has been like kind of a unrestricted state.
For the most part.
Right. So we've had some flexibility with that.
Yeah.
We played in our first SpeedQB tournament on June 20th, and we ended up coming in second to the top team at the time, Vandals, and that was really good for us, to come out and obviously a lot of us were, we had played with each other before. But we had a lot of new faces, that being Speedy, Jarrett, really Isaiah and Alex. I mean, I know they're not new, but they hadn't really had a shot until that day.
This isn't based on like a star player, you know what I mean? And I want, anybody who's watching this to realize that, because I know a lot of people will say, oh, you guys can't win without, this person, that person.
You're not good enough and all that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the fact that, they go out there and not even with like insane, players who are known, recognized, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Like these are players that people don't keep their eye on, or they miss, or they're like, oh, he's this person's brother, so he's not going to be good. And then they come out and they do the incredible things that they do. Just to show, don't
underestimate.
Don't let other people underestimate you.
We finished second in our first ever tournament we played in, and then quickly following that, the next month, we ended up traveling, quote unquote, our first time as a team down. I mean, it wasn't too far, 3 hours. I mean, for us, it's pretty good. I mean, I know that's kind of normal for you guys. So we traveled down to Tampa to play at Black Tiger, an outdoor field, something we're really not used to. That's not it's not our thing, and we want to be able to. We're airsoft players, right? So any play style, we want to be able to explore that.
The team got to experience what me and Jorn and Zach, I guess you could say the Texas Reapers players on LSA. What we do Milsom, so basically we play outdoors, so they got to experience what we do on the outdoors, and they had a blast. Most of us had a blast, that's for sure. Yeah. Some people guns broke down, but it was for sure a blast though.
Right.
Avery, you got any clips you want to throw up there from
The B clip. The B clip.
Yeah, here's the B clip.
Right here. Oh shit! Fucking B. Oh fuck.
Roy, are you serious right now? God damn, you're gonna fucking hit me!
Got him! Bitch! That's 2 B's.
Get the fuck over here, Roy. Quit being a pussy.
As of January 3rd, we all met up as a team. Some of us can't make it because life, some of us had to work and et cetera, et cetera. But most people came to my house. I had a little get together, and it was to basically bring up the surprise or the announcement of the jerseys. And we brought up everybody to collect their jerseys. I took tons of pictures. We had a lot of camera problems, but et cetera, et cetera. It was still a blast. We all got to get together, put on our loadouts. We all like to dress in our airsoft loadouts. It was a lot of fun, and we got to take tons of pictures for Avery to edit and put cool photoshopping skills into it.
Right. So moving into 2021, what are some of the goals here? Anybody?
Things that are going to be happening 2021. For starters, Ponyboy himself has started his own business, Ponyboy Customs, and he is actually building. I don't know if you guys have seen Roy's DSG, but if you go on his Instagram, which Avery I'm sure will link at the bottom, you will definitely be able to see it. It is a beast. It's something like that people dream of having for AEG. So he's actually building all of most of the teams, DSGs and SSGs and whatnot. Him and Jordan will be building them. So with that, we will be able to travel to Miami Airsoft, which is down in Miami. I know the boys are excited. I know they want to go there. The only issue is that they don't accept HPAs, and a lot of us, well, all of us actually have HPA weapons.
Everybody.
They don't accept HPAs on the weekends, so just to make that clarify.
So so that is going to help us to be able to travel there. When we travel there, it's probably going to be a weekend, so it'll be a really nice vlog day. But some quick things. We're going to go to Miami. We're going to go to Xplex Paintball and Airsoft in Daytona. That is upcoming airsoft field. It's a paintball field that just started with airsoft. Well, they've been doing it, but it's not really known. So we're going to travel there, check that out. They actually have a speedball, actual like a speedball SpeedQB type field that we'll be playing on over there and trying out, and definitely helping that, giving that field publicity and stuff like that, helping them out. And then we're also going to go to Airsoft Barracks Field, which is up in Jacksonville. That's an outdoor field. We're going to be going to, of course, Black Tiger. We love that field. The way it's set up, it's nothing like any field here in Florida. So we really enjoyed it. I know the guys did. And then the last field we're definitely going to be traveling to is SS Airsoft in Georgia. We will be participating in, we're going to try to participate in all of them, but we're definitely going to be participating in all of their SpeedQB tournaments and their, I think it's divisionals tournament, which is the big tournament that they have.
The official.
The official tournament that they have. Will be definitely participating there. And then also, so be tuned for that. And just growing as a team. This year we officially started our YouTube. Finally, we started it. We dropped our first mini montage. We're going to be dropping our first official full montage as well this month, so stay tuned for that. And just growing, that's the real plan, getting out there, getting our name out there, and showing everybody that Florida deserves to be on the map with airsoft, because kind of not at the moment. So we're hoping that we'll be able to. Oh, and I'm sorry, one more field we'll be going to is obviously Battalion Airsoft. That's where it's our home field. That's where this all started. So shout out to Battalion, Mr. Webster, and all of them. They've known us for years. They give support, and we're here for the sport, not just us. And so you guys will be seeing that this year. Other than that, that's all I have. Were any of you guys got anything?
I'll just end it off, by saying, 2021 is our year, and we're just gonna grow, keep growing. We're not going anywhere. We'd be happy for you guys to tag along, join our, watch us grow and be a part of the journey. We appreciate all that. And as far as this podcast goes, let us know in the comments what you thought of it, how it went, ideas in the future of, whether that be a video topic or what you'd like to see in the next one. Anything like that helps, and it doesn't have to be just for the podcast. You know what I mean? If you got a suggestion on anything, just let us know.
Yep.
Because it's not gonna hurt. It'll only help. So.
Yep. Exactly.
And Roy has left the building, so I think that is it. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna cut it there. Thank you guys for tuning in, watching, and we here at LSA we have a little saying. It's called "Remember the Name." It's kind of saying that JoJo dropped. So hashtag remember the name, and see you guys next time.
Thank you guys.
Huge home services, and we have Rob's production. Fuck!
How do you fuck this up? It's your dad's company.
You suck.
All right. Next thing I want to bring up is our next two sponsors, which is Huge Home Services and Rob Productions.
I can't. Do you want me to say this?
Bro, Avery, say it. Did you hear his list?
Yes, bro. Huge Home Services.
I can't say huge. Huge. You say. Fuck this.
All right. Get yourself together.
Hold on.
All right. Places and action. All right. So, the next two sponsors we got, starting out with Hughes Home Services and then also Rob Video Production. Izzy! God damn it, bro! What are you doing? What the hell?
I need a charger. My phone's gonna die.
Oh my god. Alright, cut. So we picked up two sponsors, Hughes Home Services and Rob Video Production, which are both... What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I'm trying to keep a straight face. This is dying over here.
I can't fucking breathe though.
Alright, Izzy, you're gonna have to do it. I'm not done.
I tried, bro.
I'm done. I'm done. Bro, I checked, literally, I just looked. We were at 41 minutes when we started, when we couldn't get past this, and we're now at 48 minutes. Alright? Can we finish this? Can we get it together and do this?
Hey, I'm good.
Yeah, Roy Ortiz, can we get this together?
Facts. Rob Video Production.
Yeah, say it. Rob, slobbed on my cock. Whoa.
Hey, it's Hughes Home Improvement?
Hughes Home Improvement. No. Hughes Home Services.
Oh.
Write it down, bro.
Alright, so our next topic we're going to talk about is our two new sponsors we just acquired. Our first one is going to be Rob Video Production, and our second one is going to be Hughes Home Services.
Why'd you say it like that?
Did I say it right?
Yes. Say it with confidence. Say it with confidence.
I think he said Hughes Home Services.
No, bro, he literally said
I thought it was
Hughes
production. I
Home
thought it was
Services? Like he wasn't sure.
Fuck.
I really was.
Okay.
Please, because I suck at this. Oh my god. Hold on. My wife's coming. She's coming to the rescue.
God,
Okay,
the first thing I want to talk about is our next two sponsors, and that is
Hughes Home Services and Rob Video Productions.
how did they come on the team? I'll pass that on to Izzy.
Really?
No,
we are not using that.
No, we are not. No, we are not.
We are not using that. A fucking robot. Okay, all right, we got this.
I'ma buy you a drink. Oh,
You never left me, Mom!
Oh my.
What the fuck was that? Clearly, you're not a singer. Stick to playing instrument.
You never seen that, bro?
I don't want to.
I'ma take you home with me.
This is going to be an interesting one. We're at
I gotta
41
find it,
minutes.
I got money in the bank.
We're at 41 minutes and we are not close.
Hey, I bet you we're gonna get mad views on this shit for being hilarious, though.
Maybe.
All right, let's go.
Wait. I gotta show you all the video.
Did you get the thing?
Man, can't nobody see that shit.
Oh, hell no. Why do it look like Isaiah an hour? Fuck.
Dude, bro, you brag so much on your gaming router that you have over there, but it looks like you're like at McDonald's using their free Wi-Fi.